Okay, guys. Whew. Another long day at work, but we're still here. We're doing RC stuff in today's new car day. It's one of my favorite videos to shoot is new car day. So let's check it out. You guys are going to be excited for this one. I know most of you have probably been waiting for this, but here it is. Bam. The Losi 22S sprint car. We have been waiting for a couple weeks for this, guys. Today's the 27th, the official release date for this from Losi to the public, and we've got our hands on one of the first ones that came out of Al's Hobbies, my local hobby shop. You guys have seen our other videos of us down there. They've always got the best of the best, guys. They've always got it on hand. They're always on top of making sure they got the newest stuff that is on the shelf. And hats off to them for getting a couple of these cars in. I'm pretty sure that every one of the cars that they got, I think they got 4 or 5, maybe 4. I think there was 4 there today. I think they're all spoken for, so don't quote me on that. Or if you give them a call, you might end up having to still order one because I think the ones they had were spoken for. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at this thing and see what she's like. We're going to go over the box panels real quick. On this side of it, you've got the side profile of the pink and blue, that baby blue colorway. Super rad. It's got the 22S Sprint on it. And then we'll flip over to this side right here. This is kind of the top of the box. This gives you a great look at the sprint car with the body off. So you've got your clipless body system. The middle part of the chassis is what comes off. So you got the front wing that stays on and your back little bumper cone. And then it goes over just some of the features. You got your motor. It's got a slipper just like most race buggies have. It's got clipless body. It's running Spectrum electronics. I mean, guys, this thing's loaded for an RTR sprint car. I mean, absolutely loaded. And we're going to find out exactly how this thing works. On this side of the box, it says get into the race. It gives you a little bit of a bio, if you will, on the Losi 22S sprint car, which is pretty rad. That if you guys have time, go ahead and watch that. Also, if these are the 2 colorways for the ready to run options, you could probably guess already by just seeing the box, but obviously you see that the pink and the blue, we had to go with the pink and the blue, guys. That was, those are kind of some of our favorite colors. We thought about going with the red just to match the logo of the vlog and match our logo, but we had to go a little wilding out, guys. And then on this side, we've got a nice side profile of the green and black colorway. And yeah, I mean, this is a pretty nice box. Oh, and then on this side, this is also very cool. It gives you a shot of both of the cars, the pink and the blue and the green and the black, but without their wings on it, because you're obviously going to be able to run these in probably, I would assume, most oval tracks in the next couple months. We'll get into 2 box stock classes for this RTR, one being the wing outlaw sprint or the wingless. So I'm sure that most tracks will end up with both classes so that people can maybe run multiple classes with the same car, which, I mean, guys, this car priced at, I didn't get the RTR one that comes with the battery and the charger. It is technically still RTR because it's assembled, comes with the remote, but it doesn't come with battery and charger. So you still got to supply that. But for a box stock car, this model was $349.99, and then if you get the one that comes with the battery and charger, you're $399.99. So for under 400 bucks, you can have a 10 scale oval car, which is very, very inexpensive compared to what it takes for us to build some of our other oval specific cars that are maybe off of a team associated platform or an older Losi platform. It's cheap, guys. I mean, it may not seem cheap to most of us, but for a lot of us who are in the racing industry for the RC hobby, it is very inexpensive. And for 10 scale, keep that in mind, 10 scale. Some of our other, oval mini stuff is a little bit less expensive, but it's not the same scale. So talking apples and oranges, we're talking 10 scale today and how inexpensive this thing is for getting into 10 scale racing. So yeah, let's get this thing out of the box, guys. Let's see what this thing is all about. Let's get our X-Acto here. Okay. This thing's gonna be so sweet, guys. Like I said, I mean, it's just gonna open up a whole new world for a lot of people to get into 8 scale racing, or 10 scale racing, excuse me. And I say that because of the price point, and most of the time, the price point for 10 scale stuff can really drive people away from the hobby. So this is going to be huge. So let's check this thing out. Okay, we got it up. We got it upside down. You wouldn't think so by the picture on the box, but we did. Oops. Let's get this thing flipped over. Get it turned. Oh, dude, guys, this pink and blue. All right, let's get this slid out of here. This thing is massive compared to our minis. Oh, come on, little turkey. Okay, so first thing starting out, huge sticker sheet, right? Huge sticker sheet, number and sticker sheet. So you'll be able to do your own custom numbers and letters. They put letters on there, which if you guys are into oval racing, you know that most local oval racers would put their name and then initial after their number. So, oh man, this thing's gonna be epic, guys. This thing is going to be epic. I cannot even I can't even hold myself together, guys. We got owner's manual, a couple of few spare parts, maybe. Yeah, looks like a couple of spare extra parts. Some tools that we won't use. And then I'm always a huge fan of when they include the AA batteries. That's always a big one as well. Let's get this thing. All right, there it is. Let's check it out, guys. This thing is sweet. Look at how scale some of this stuff looks on this sprint car. They got the real exhaust header sticking out to the side there. They got the real chrome bumper sticking off the back. You've got the real wheel plugs to keep the dirt from packing in your wheels. I mean, guys, this thing is epic. Give you guys a couple of good shots of this thing. Get it spun around here. Oh my goodness, guys. This thing is epic. Look how scaled this thing is. It's got those licensed Hoosier tires. Even the steering. You got this arm out here that replicates what real steering arms look like on a sprint car. That's pretty epic, Losi. So, all right, let's get this body off. Let's take a deeper look inside. Let's see what we've got going on. And so, of course, as you guys know, this thing, like the box says, it's got a clipless body. So you've got right on the back here, you've got a little spring-loaded lever. And what that does is that's what releases the back of the cage off the body. And you would pull straight up and back. And the whole car, the whole body and cage comes right off. So that's all one piece. And this thing, I mean, it's pretty sturdy as far as how rigid and durable it feels. It'll be interesting to see how this holds up to racing on the dirt. And then guys, look at this. Look at this thing. I mean, Spectrum Electronics, you got the SR215 receiver, you got Metal Gear servo. Guys, this thing's pretty sweet. I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly, I mean, this is the battery we're going to run in it. They didn't, because mine wasn't the RTR, it didn't come with the battery and charger. And so Al's only had the 5,000 milliamp 2 cells on the shelf. And so they do fit in the buggy or in the sprint car just fine. And so we're going to go ahead and run this. I know that this is a little bit different than what the battery that it comes with, I know it's a little bit different, but we're going to use this just because this is what we could get our hands on today that fits in this car. I didn't have any other Spectrum batteries that fit really good in this car. I even tried the Losi Pro Moto battery, and it was a little sloppy and a little too thin for the car. So we're going to go ahead and get the battery charged up, guys, and then run this thing outside and see what she's like. I mean, this is going to be my first time running it. I don't know what to really expect. I'm not going to make any adjustments or anything. We're just going to take it out in front of the house, do a couple oval laps in front of the house. You guys have seen we kind of do some oval racing during the summer on the asphalt out in front of my house. We've done a lot of the Traxxas modified or Traxxas Mud Boss stuff just on the asphalt. It's kind of fun. It's something different for us to do during the summer. And so, yeah, we're gonna see if we can make something happen here and just spin a few laps, just so you guys can get an idea what this thing sounds like, what it looks like on the pavement, and go from there. Okay, so we've got our standard Spectrum SLT2 remote that comes with the kit. Let's go ahead and get this thing powered on and see what we can come up with. So we've got remote powered on, and our on button, it's kind of cool. They actually mount it right here to the side of the car. So when the body's actually on and clicked on, you can access the power button and still turn the car on and off. So let's go ahead and power her up. Nice. Okay. Ooh. That's pretty fast, actually. The servo is nice. All right, let's get this body clicked on. See what we can come up with here. I'll give you guys a quick video of that. Maybe a little harder than I thought. There it goes. Okay. Just my first time doing it. All right. Losi sprint car, guys. This thing's epic. All right, let's take her out front and see what we can come up with. Kind of a weird night. It was almost raining in Southern Oregon a little bit ago. All right, here we go. Look at how scale that thing looks, guys. Oh yeah. This thing is sweet. I'm just trying to break the slipper in a little bit, not give it all the beans right out of the gate, but ooh. It's starting to rain on me, guys. This thing is spun out a little bit there. This thing's got all kinds of power, guys. For a 2S? Got way too close to the curb on that one. Oh yeah. Guys, this thing is epic. I will tell you right now, this is going to be a huge entry point for racers into 10 scale oval. Just like the Traxxas Modified or Traxxas Mud Boss was. This thing is going to be huge. It's very planted too. It's sliding through the corners just right. I'm just trying to drive it without running into curbs right now, guys. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell how much fun I'm having, but trying to just keep it on all fours without oh, my dog's barking. Good, how are you? Yeah. Maybe give you guys a little bit different shot of it coming down the street here. It slides really good. These Hoosiers on the pavement, Asphalt's going to be a big one. The wingless setup on the asphalt. Oh yeah. It slides really good, guys. You can see it sliding. It slides really good. For a stock car, an oval, Losi knocked it out of the park with this one. Oh, almost tipped it over. I'm getting a little brave, guys. We're trying to get on the throttle. Out of the corner. Oh man, this thing, guys, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a car to mess with on the racetrack. I'm telling you right now. Look at that. And she'll probably do good burnouts in Victory Lane. She almost wants to wheelie from a dead stop. Kind of does. Oh yeah, that's sick. 2S power, baby. All right. Okay, guys, verdict's in. I mean, Losi, you guys absolutely killed it with this car. I will tell you guys right now, this is going to be another great release for 2025. I mean, we've already had some bangers for this year, and we go over it every time I do a new unboxing. And every single time these brands just keep amazing me and keep amazing me. And the cars just keep getting better and better and better. And what's crazy to me is that through all of what's going on in the world with all the price hikes and all this stuff, that Traxxas and Losi, I mean, both of you guys have been able to keep some of these RTRs down, the price down to a fairly decent price. I mean, this car right here, for even if you bought the RTR with battery and charger at $400, is a smoking deal, guys. I mean, you've got aluminum threaded oil filled shocks, which that in itself is huge. That's a big one for RTRs, to be aluminum threaded, because most of the time they're plastic threaded, and then you can upgrade to the aluminum, and this is just something you have to do later on down the road. They set this thing up out of the box to have a little bit of a left turn to it as well. So they didn't not only just build the car, they actually set this thing up and then put it in the box. I mean, it's just crazy. And the tires, I mean, like you guys just saw, I'm running on asphalt. So this is just a test, just to show you guys what the car looks like running around on the asphalt in front of my house. This is definitely going to get driven on at the Roseburg Oval. It's kind of our only indoor dirt oval track that we have around here. It's about an hour and a half from me. And we're going to go test this thing up there too. And we will do a full blown breakdown video and spread on that too. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what this thing looks like running circles like it's supposed to. And guys, I'm telling you what, this is going to be a good one. I like it. I love the color schemes that they came out with. This pink and blue and this light blue is just, it's killer, guys. I mean, and the companies nowadays, man, they're just absolutely killing it. The quality of these cars that are coming out is just, it's getting better and better and better. And for us as the end user, I mean, that's what we want to see. I mean, especially for nowadays, you know, not everybody has $400 to spend. And if they've saved that money up and they go buy this car, they're gonna be impressed. I tell you what, you will not be disappointed. And guys, they've already got uh, hop-ups for it. Proline's got a lightweight Lexan body out for it already. They've got all kinds of stuff that you can do to this thing. Some of the old Losi sprint car parts probably work on this car as well, so I will get into testing that. I have a friend that's got one of the original Losi sprint cars. We might do some testing on that and see if some of those mods will work on these and do that testing for you guys. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you really did. Drop a comment if you did. Let me know what you think of the car. Let me know what color scheme you would pick, because guys, we just had to get the pink and blue. I know it doesn't really match our logo, but it had to happen. It's kind of the one-off color scheme that I see them discontinuing out of all of them. The rest of them are pretty generic to Losi stuff, the greens and the reds and the yellows. And so I wanted to go for the one I thought would be kind of the short-term color scheme, if you will. So yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, because if you did, I hope that it drives you to your local hobby shop to go get one yourself. And like I said, make sure you smash that like button below. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. This kind of stuff is what we do every single day in the RC industry, and we love it. And that's why we're here. That's why we're making content for you guys. So we will see you next time.